Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris. I'm hoping my videos have made your journey a little bit more comforting, shall we say, that you're not the only one going through this. I didn't have that luxury when I was going through it. I knew about YouTube, I used it, I cook a lot, I love to cook, and I basically learned how to cook on YouTube. And everybody always compliments me. And I tell you, it's not my recipe, I get it from YouTube. But I just wanted to thank everybody for viewing it, and I hope these videos have helped you, during your journey. And I also wanted to reiterate that these potholes in New York just suck. Sorry. That you are the smartest person out there right now. And you guys really are. I mean, look at everybody. They're just walking around. They don't know what's going on. You just want to shake everybody, and tell them. But you can't. You can't. You'll get through that stage too, remember. But here we are, knowing about this knowledge, what we've been fed, and what we've been dealt. It now depends on what you do, with this knowledge. How are you going to present it to somebody? You can sit back there and look at YouTube videos, but you are one of the smartest people out there right now. You have become deprogrammed. You really have. And that's it's amazing you went over that step, and you've deprogrammed yourself with it. I now find myself coming home, I can't even really watch TV anymore. It's just this thing that's up there that's all fake news, everything. But I do find myself watching reruns of like The Honeymooners, The Twilight Zone. I like those shows. Reminds you of how things were back in the 50s, So, but today I was going to taking it out on the street. Unfortunately, my old cell phone or smartphone that I had, I don't even remember what it was. I don't know. Android something or another, who cares? The reason why I got this one a couple years back is because my charger on the back broke. So I can't actually charge that phone up. I was going to use that phone to show people pictures of things that they've grown up to believe are planets and NASA and all their nonsense. What a mess. But anyway, I'm going to have to do that another day. I got to figure out how to charge the battery up on my old phone, and I got to download some pictures because the phone itself has been disconnected, of course. That's what your phone company does when you get a new phone. They disconnect it. It still can be used for 911 calls, but cannot be used for anything else. So once I figure that out, I'm going to be taking it out on the street. This weekend, unfortunately, is shot for me. I really wanted to get out on the boat because I got all my park permits and all that other nonsense, and I'm not going to be able to. And I'll have to wait for another day. However, I am going to conduct an experiment this weekend. I'm going to try to do it on Sunday and show you that the sun is not as far away as we all have been told it is. Now, you should know by looking at all the videos that this thing is probably only a couple of 100 miles away. And you'll be able to tell that here in New York, we go through seasons. All the leaves fall down, and basically you're left with a tree with sticks pointing out of it. You know, and what I've always wondered, and I've always, even before I deprogrammed myself and I woke up, I always just found it peculiar that the sun being 93 million miles away casts a shadow that is so detailed of the branches, you know, on the tree. It even shows the little sticks, you know, I mean, perfectly on the road. You're driving on the highway, and it's projecting pretty much every detail of that tree over there on the side directly onto the highway. So there's only one way that could be. At the time I didn't know this, but now I do. There's only one way that this could be. Obviously, it's projected light. I'm gonna try to. I have to go to Home Depot, get a couple of things, and I usually don't like telling people about the experiments I'm doing, but who cares? You know, it's out there. I'm gonna try to do it on Sunday. So once I get my phone charged up, I'm gonna take it out on the street, and we're gonna get people's reaction. I don't think it's the best way to do it, but I think you're gonna find out that a lot of people, you know, when they look at these pictures again for the first time, I mean, really, before I went through this, when's the last time you actually took a look at Earth or the spacecraft that we went to the moon with in 1969 or anything else from NASA for that matter? You know, I think the only reason why NASA is getting like 1.2 million hits now of a day is because there's a lot more people that have woken up, and now they're looking at these photos and saying, shit, man, what the hell is this all about? That's probably what the problem is. Or where the hit factor ratio is coming from. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna be trying to do this weekend. All right, so until then, keep it flat.